Coming up next on Beyond the Band, a new hope paved way to believing, creating one band dedicated to overcoming their challenges. This is A War Within. Kydee Stillman here from Beyond the Band. We are in the venue, in the deep depth of the basement in a leopard room, and I'm here with A War Within. Joining me is...
Hi, I'm Spencer.
I'm Zach.
Hi, I'm Nikhil, and this is Micah.
Cool, so you guys joined forces in 2014. Tell me how you guys
correct.
decided to form a band.
Well, we decided to form a band because we like to play music, but we formed a band in 2014 from two separate bands. They were in the local Detroit area, and then over the course of 2 years, now we've become this band.
Tell me about Sons of Saturn, your first album you guys dropped.
Sons of Saturn was our first album, and only Spencer was in the band at that time.
Selfish.
So, well, there was other people in the band, but they're not in the band.
He's the only
anymore.
original founding member.
So Spencer's the only original founding member. So, Spencer, tell us about Sons of Saturn.
Oh, right, yes. So we released Sons of Saturn 2014, right before the new year. It was like right after Christmas. It's kind of got more of a rock vibe than the newer record.
Tell me about Horpedo, one of my favorite songs off that album.
Horpedo, I mean, if you literally look up the lyrics, it kind of explains itself. Horpedo is actually the working title name that we decided to keep because it's so good. It's so good. The actual term Horpedo basically kind of stemmed from another term that another friend of mine had, which was called hornering. So when someone, usually a girl, comes and hangs out with you at a show or something like that, and she just really wants to get down and dirty, she will horner you until the deed occurs. So then it eventually evolved into the word Horpedo, which is basically the most aggressive form of it. And the song is kind of about it's got some evil forces to it. It's about a possession.
One more question from that album, Holding
Yes.
On. Tell me what that song means to you.
Yeah, Holding On is pretty much the only song that was from existence. All those events are pretty, as far as the music video is concerned. The lyrics, they're all based on true events. Each of the members kind of went through things. If you actually look, we didn't have a bass player in that video, but he is in the video. He's doing some of the screams. He quit right before we released the video, so we kind of cut him out a bit. But his dad died previously. My other guitar player was contemplating suicide. Our old singer on the same boat. Me, I'm literally surrounded by a group of idiots at all times. So, but I love it. I love these idiots,
Every
you guys.
day.
And then I don't even remember. Oh no, we didn't have a drummer yet. We had a guy just come in and fill in just for the video. Yeah, so that's Holding On. It's basically a song, to reach out and to make sure people they don't give up. I mean, that's kind of the vibe of a lot of the lyrics that we have. Give a little bit of something good to think about instead of just all the negative that's just swirling out in the world and the universe right now.
All right, I like that message. So you said your band, you're kind of the only one original, and then you guys released...
I'm the only idiot left from the initial part.
And then you released a single later
Correct.
on. Were these guys part of that, or was...
I was, yes.
A New Hope? Are you talking about A New Hope?
Yes, I am.
A New
from
Hope,
2015.
yes.
Yep.
Yes, so Nigel joined 2015, over summer, and Nigel's first two shows were with Famous Last Words, It Lives at Breeze, and then he played Warped Tour his next show. How'd you feel about A New Hope? Tell us about it, Nigel.
It's a cool song. I like the... it's a cool song. It's got a lot of nice riffs, and the electronic parts are cool. And that was Spencer's first time singing lead vocals on a track.
Yeah, we kicked out our vocalist in the midst of one of our tours, and we kind of pretty much revamped the band from there. It's a constant re-imaging, rebranding. It's like every album I want new members. So
No, it's basically been we've had several iterations where we're kind of working out the kinks of lineups and sound and all that stuff. But yeah, A New Hope was a cool song because it was Spencer's first time singing, and it was good, and he's gotten a lot better since then. So,
Tell me a little bit about the video.
The video we shot at a nightclub in Ann Arbor, Michigan, which is a city that we're all pretty familiar with, and we worked with one of our really good friends, Chris Gottlieb, who is an incredible videographer and photographer.
Also known as Camera Satan.
Camera Satan
Shout
on
out.
Instagram.
On Instagram.
And he is just very good at what he does and a cool dude, and it was a fun experience.
That was the first. I think that was the first music video he shot. Oh no, never mind. That was the second music video he shot. We won't talk about the first one. Too cringy.
You want to talk about what you're wearing in the video, your clothing, and what that represents?
So the outfit that I'm half wearing is pretty much. We wanted to come up with like a themed wear. We always kind of had something similar. Like right now, we just pretty much wear the birch, even though it's like some of us are not fitting the bill, I guess. Yeah, so we designed it, and the idea initially was a soccer team, but people on the internet caught wind of what we looked like, and they thought we looked more like a dodgeball team. So then we kind of changed it to the dodgeball squad. So the whole design concept comes from like it's like their downtown Tokyo precinct or province, what do you want to call it? Harajuku. I know Gwen Stefani was probably the first one that really hit mainstream, where she did stuff like that, like her her hollaback look, whatever you want to call it. But Harajuku has been around for forever. It's usually the Lolita look, where it's like the olden day time dresses that the girls wear. We kind of fitted more the hip hop look, where they usually have this like jerseys and numbers and stripes, and it's like usually black and white, all over print, similar to like this leopard stuff. But yeah, I'm really inspired by. I'm a huge nerd, and people don't know it. I'm inspired by a lot of Japanese stuff, so that's the dream, is to go to Japan and to play a show at Budokan, which is their their Madison Square Garden there.
Yeah. One more question for you regarding the video. So in the video, you have X's pop up over your eyes occasionally and on your mouth.
Yeah, well, the thing about this band always works out is we have a plan going in, and then that plan never works out to the way it's supposed to, much like life. So we kind of came up with a plan B, and that was the plan B. Like initially, we wanted to do more of like some face painting, more black and white. We found the venue because the lady, my good friend who works and is the talent buyer there, let us rent the place. And we just knew we were going to do live shots, and then we wanted to do some cool stuff. Like, we also noticed the video is kind of pulsating and stuff like that, but we added a lot of extra effects, like some subtle ones.
The cool thing about those effects is that we do like almost as much as we can for the band ourselves, like DIY.
Yeah. Well,
so like the next record, Spencer recorded the whole thing. The videos we all shoot ourselves and edit them ourselves. So our old guitar player learned how to do video editing and to do that video and all our videos for us. So the X's were just something he was playing with, and it's just cool because to me it shows that like we are trying to do everything we can to do things ourselves and learn as much as we can.
Still ahead, A War Within shares how their biggest mistake led them to finding a gem.
Everything starts out small. The things that hurt us, they all start from somewhere. The words we say, the things we do, they can grow into something else. What was small and innocent can become big and sometimes scary. All it takes is one comment, one picture, one video for something to catch fire. But a big problem doesn't need a big response. Not at first. Even if we don't know what to say, the eye emoji can be that first step we take. Let's all pledge to take that first small step together and change the world in a big way. I'm a witness, and so are you.
Open up your books to page 360.
Did you just look at your phone while you was in class? You played yourself.
Talking about inspirational quotes.
You gotta believe in yourself. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Louise, can you give me an example of an inspirational quote?
Don't play yourself. The key is to make it.
And who said that?
I did. Now that's a major key alert.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at getschool.com.
Sweetheart, think about your future. Jeff over there did, and just look at him. He saved up, bought a house, he's got a beautiful wife, they even had a fancy pants destination wedding, and oh, they had a baby! Ah! Smart and handsome, ooh la la. Now, I've been saving these frames for pictures of my future grandbabies for years, and the shopping sprees on organic clothing and telephone cases is not helping you save for a family. Oh, gracious! Look at that! He's a model! Oh. I bet you he's putting all that money right into a 401k or his baby's college fund. And his teeth are so straight. See how good saving can look at feedthepig.org. Feed the pig.
Here we go. We're gonna go out there in the rain. Gonna get wet. All right, here we go. Okay, quick. Oh yeah, yes. So much fun. Mwah. We're getting so wet.
Give me a hand with that?
Oh, thank you. Did you see anyone's broccoli? You moved this? Thanks for helping us.
No problem.
You strawberries? You're welcome.
We'd do anything for kids. Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.
So tell me about the whole van being stolen and
good
whatnot.
God.
You knew this question was coming, so let's talk
So
about
what
it.
happened was
No.
So the van
No.
died.
No. Start
Yeah,
before that.
start way
So
before
Let me
that.
start. Wait.
We're driving
I know where you are. Hold up.
And then we're
No. Okay, so
and
we've
then it was
literally
like-
had this band since the beginning of this band. So we started touring right at the beginning of 2015, and it has been the biggest mistake I've ever made getting. It has been the biggest piece of shit. It's broken down literally every tour.
Yeah, I don't think we've gone a whole tour without. We didn't
Once.
even make it like
One
2
tour.
nights without it
One
breaking.
2-week tour. It did not break down. So this tour, Nigel.
Yeah. So what happened was, and I don't mean to get too technical for you guys.
Oh my
but
God.
The flux capacitor on the reverse throttle of the
steroid
internal Polaroid converter.
Yep.
Just kind of
one.
died on us, and so I tried to discombobulate the converters.
You can see why the
But
van
there was
broke
nothing
down,
we could
right?
do, so it died. So the van died, and we were stuck in Colorado City, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just in case you didn't know, there was a Colorado City, Texas.
yeah.
Yeah.
So then what we had to do was junk the van because we couldn't do anything with it, and
Which took like 6 days.
Yeah,
That was not easy.
Transmission would cost way more than fixing the van. So then we got So then me and Micah stayed outside with because we detached the trailer. So we sat with the trailer all day, and then they went to the city to get a U-Haul.
So what did we do, Zach?
What with which part? The
Right.
U-Haul?
So the van broke down. We're in
Yep,
Colorado
yep.
City. What did we do next?
We ended up driving into Midland, Texas to go get the freaking U-Haul, and then
We got by the tow truck driver.
yeah, the tow truck driver drove us in there, and then we ended up stopping at some weird place where he was trying to like get us to do a cash deal for another tranny.
Yeah.
It
People will
was
try to sell you
crazy.
whatever you need.
Yeah, for sure.
But so then they got the U-Haul and they came back. So now we hooked the trailer up to the U-Haul, and now because the whole point of this tour was we were going to Portland to record, and so it was very important that we get there to record an album. So on time and in one piece. So now we're driving to California in the U-Haul, and then we go to California and
ended up getting a hotel in Turlock, California.
And we're sleeping there. And then we wake up, and the U-Haul's gone. Where'd it go?
Actually, you all woke up and went to breakfast.
Yeah, we're all sitting there eating our Cheerios.
And I'm like, oh, hey, wait a minute. Where's the U? No, it's parked over. Wait, no, we didn't park it over there.
Yeah, it was gone.
We parked it over here.
And there's broken
It's
glass
gone.
on the floor, and it was...
Let me say this because, although I might be paranoid, I literally think there is a U-Haul theft ring in that area because everyone, they say that's like the highly... I wish I would have known this before.
Yeah.
The most U-Haul theft in the entire U.S.
Yeah.
I literally remember talking to the hotel owner, and he was like, yeah, you must have got jacked. Like, just like that.
So as far as right now, we have a shuttle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this permanent? Is this...
Yes, we hope so.
Yeah, we're hoping.
It's got 400,000 miles on it.
344,000.
So do you guys own the shuttle then?
So here's what happened. We finally took the second U-Haul all the way up to Portland so that we could record. The whole time we were there, we're looking. We find this gem. And it is literally a gem because The guy works at 64 Audio, and so he doesn't really tour. His band doesn't really tour anymore. The inside is immaculate. Oh, that's all I'll say. You'll see. It's just a 20-year-old vehicle, so it's like it was in our price range, and it was just it was like made for us. So we didn't even start with the captain's chair. This is where you sit and you drive it. It's got a whole bunch of knobs that don't really do anything. This one like opens and closes the door. This one, these two control the back, the heater and the AC in the back. If you've ever seen any one of these, this is like your speedometer right here for your RPMs. I mean, it's basic interface up the front. Yeah, they added a phone. I don't know if it works because I think you got to put batteries in it. Yeah, so you got to put batteries in it. And it's just a call. There's another phone in the back. Yeah. We have another chair because if you notice, usually when you're riding, there's there's usually two captain's chairs. So we have this guy and we just kind of sit it here. It's a little sketchy, but when in Rome, I guess. So the middle section, we have 6 bunks. I don't know if this is mahogany or not or whatever it is. It's probably just plywood. Each bunk it's like about a twin bed, so it's really comfortable. And if you're ever used to sleeping in a van, you'll realize how comfortable it is even more. So there's 6 mattresses, all with lovely privacy. Like they're velvety curtains, man. Feel these. These are velvety. I don't even know. But yeah, the guy who built this thing, he had to custom make all this wood and all this stuff, even the mirror and the lights you see above me. Wire it all. There's also, I don't know if you can see on the camera here, but there's also soundproofing all over this thing. Here, come to the back. There's soundproofing all. So when you close, there's a door that closes that little cabin off. It'll make it more soundproof. Here we got like your amenities. We got a closet, some compartments. We have a power inverter up here, microwave. We have a room. We put our garbage in here now. But we have room for a fridge as well. Over here we got like the pantry, the tabletop. We'll probably get we just need coffee now is pretty much it. Coffee and maybe a burner. But we can make, we make ramen. We have teas, we have vegetables. Anything you could want. And then there's the 2 benches back here, obviously, where you can just chill and hang out and watch some TV. There's a DVD player up here. Again, another mirror. I guess somebody just wants to be looking up and down at stuff, so it's very convenient when you're trying to look at the ground. You can just look up.
Yep.
So yeah, this is it, man. There's windows. Only 2 windows in this thing, other than the front. So if you want to check out, peep outside. Peep outside. It's a little moistury. And there you go. This outside looks great. So moral of the story is, although we went through all this bullshit to get here to do what we had to do, we still probably found the perfect vehicle because we were looking when we were in Colorado City, like, should we find another van? Let's just buy another van.
Yeah, we literally called every single car dealership and
they didn't have one.
Yeah, and they didn't have anything close.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
So by process of just the universe, the magical path that we have to walk down to get here now led us to be owning the shuttle now.
Right. Now, if we relate that to your music, how many members you went through and how hard that was, and now look where we are.
I know, right? It's truly a struggle. We should call this band The Struggle.
Yeah.
The Struggle.
Or Stubborn Spencer,
the
right?
Struggle.
Right.
Yeah, right. Stubborn old me, right?
Yeah, just refuses to give up.
Well, you know what? It's like, I can probably speak for almost everybody in this band here. We don't do this because we want to be rich and famous. Although that'd be great. I'm not lying about that. Like, that would be awesome to be, like, just...
We'll settle for the band being able to pay for itself.
Yeah.
Like, that
like,
right there would be nice.
To work to that level. So any of you aspiring musicians out there, like, you don't do this because you want to be frugal or anything like that. You do this because you love it.
Find out how refusing to give up helped the band with believing.
As an 18-year-old, I let my mistakes kind of take over my life. I was 0.5 credits away from completing high school, and I didn't do it.
I got pregnant, and I was the main one working, so I did what I had to do to survive.
Sentía que la escuela no era para mí.
Most of my family, they never graduated high school or even let alone go to college, so I'm trying to break that barrier.
My family never stopped pushing for me to be better because they knew what I could become and who I could become as a person.
Every day after work, went straight to school, studied hard, and it paid off.
Sentí como que si quiero cambiar el mundo, tengo que cambiar a mí primero.
I could not have gotten my diploma without my family.
Mi consejera, ella fue lo máximo para mí porque me ayudó mucho con todo.
I've been given an opportunity, and I'm just thankful for it.
Yeah, it's hard, but keep on going and keep on trying.
The high school diploma is just added to the confidence, and now I feel unstoppable.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid.
A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed. I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close.
I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us.
But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just want my family to be safe. But these are not my words.
These are not my words.
These are not my words.
So who's gonna do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Search Ready Kids at nyc.gov or call 311.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day, I found out I have something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
So tell me about the album Believe.
Well, it's pretty much its existence. We switched vocalists, so the reason why it exists is because we basically knew that we were kind of starting a new band. We really didn't contemplate a new name, but we wanted to try something new, something heavier, something different. Even though I don't know if it's really that different, but as far as our band is concerned, from the first record to the next, we wanted to really step up, next level, enhance all of our skills, considering it's like everyone was kind of like doing new stuff. I had to become a vocalist. It was just kind of a new beginning, and so that's why you gotta have like the hopeful title, right? Believe. You gotta believe in something. So.
Right, and let's talk about Slave on that album.
Slave is a great song. It's the blue collar song on our album. It's kind of got an indie rock vibe. Lyrically, though, it's everyone kind of spends their 9 to 5 days. Everyone spends their 5 to 9 days, whatever kind of day you're rocking. Like this song's for you. It's just about doing what you have to do what you love. Like that's to sum it up in a sentence. That's what I'd say about Slave.
Right, and Nigel, I'm going to ask you about Let You Go off that album.
Yeah, Let You Go was written by one of our old vocalists about one of his friends that passed away. So I think that's probably the most important song he's ever written, and so when we play that, it's pretty intense. But it's a cool song. It's heavier and also a little more ambient, which is a different side of things that we hadn't really done before.
It was like our Holding On Part 2. That's what we were kind of aiming for a bit. It's like our heavy ballad that we were kind of aiming for.
I was going to say, very much with your lyrics, like you said, with Holding On and Let You Go, I feel like there's definitely a message out there that you guys are trying to send. Stay tuned to find out what message that is right after the break.
What are you, superheroes?
Just four brothers who hate bullies and love this city. Gear up, guys.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it.
You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
We cannot be bystanders.
We can stop to make sure someone is okay.
We can warn someone when their drink isn't safe.
And disrupt the situation.
We can.
Get someone the cab.
Or walk them home safely.
We can make campuses safer for our friends.
Our roommates.
Our classmates. Our fellow human beings.
We cannot be bystanders.
We can. Intervene.
It's on us.
All of us.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you're beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Thanks.
If you've ever seen anything that we post on our page or anything that we do, like, we go through a lot of shit, like, on a regular. It's like we can't even escape it now. Like, a lot of things happen to people in life, you know. Suddenly you wake up, you have cancer. Suddenly you wake up and, you know, let's say you're married, now you're not. Like, a lot of things happen on a regular basis, and we like to be that reminder so that you know that there's not always those negative things out there. There's other people that believe that you know, their good can come out of even something that's so negative.
Right, and I think that's a great positive message to have, and I love that you guys send that out to the world, because for me as a listener, when I listen to those songs, I'm like, I got this, I got this.
Hell yeah, that's what we want, man. We want you to feel a little warmth inside, just a little bit. Not too much, though. Don't get unrealistic.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining me, for being
Yep,
on the
thank you.
It's been real.
Thank you.
Continue to watch Beyond the Band here on Flash TV.
These guys are awesome.
Be sure to check out our social media platforms as well as A War Within. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.